Today I'm sharing what my eating and nutrition looks like on a typical work day for myself as being a busy full-time working mom. Now just remember that 2 days are never the same, and my nutrition needs are likely much different than other people's nutritional needs. But hopefully you can take away some ideas and tips in this video that you can use for your everyday nutrition. I'll also be sharing with you some of my favorite recipes as well that I absolutely love. So the first thing that I do to start my day right when waking up is have a glass of water. It is a great way to kind of jumpstart the day after sleeping, not drinking any fluids all night long. I like to hydrate my body first thing in the morning. And then, of course, I have my coffee. I love coffee. I have been having way too much caffeine though, I've noticed. So I was starting to get really jittery, a lot of like caffeine withdrawal, headache stuff like afternoon. I was drinking way too much. So now what I've been doing for the last about 2 weeks is I mix my coffees because I want a little bit of caffeine for my morning and my day, but I take a little bit of the regular coffee and then use a little bit of the decaf coffee. So like half decaf coffee I make every morning, and I really like it. I think it's the perfect combination. Actually, I'm gonna stick with this for a while. Now I actually have to go get ready for work. My son's up already. Now I'm a little bit behind this morning, so I really need to go get ready, and then we'll get some breakfast. Okay, that's better. Let's make some breakfast. So on my work days, I typically have a shake for breakfast. They are quick to make, easy to grab, and if I don't finish it before I leave for work, I can take it to go and have the rest in the car or at work. I start by adding some unsweetened almond milk to the bottom of the blender, and then I take about a half a cup of frozen blueberries, and then I also take a half of a frozen banana, and then I take a half a scoop of chocolate protein powder. I personally have been using the Truvani brand, and then I also love adding a vegetable to my smoothies just to jam pack that breakfast with extra nutrition for the day. I like adding spinach or kale to my smoothies. So for this one, we're gonna add fresh spinach today. You could also use frozen spinach if you don't have any fresh on hand. And then to the smoothie, I love adding a little bit of almond butter. It just gives it a little bit of extra flavor. And then I go blend all of that up, of course. There we have my smoothie. But before I pour it into my glass, I love having some extra texture in my smoothies, kind of like a smoothie bowl. I like adding muesli to the bottom of my smoothie, and that way it sits there, gets a little bit softer as I drink the top of the smoothie. So I take about a quarter of a cup, and then I pour the smoothie on top of that. I like adding the muesli because it gives me some extra fiber and calories to help keep me fuller for longer to make it to lunch without getting really hungry. I tend to drink this while I'm running around the kitchen, getting ready and like packing up for the day. I have to get my son ready, packed up, his lunch packed, my lunch packed, water bottles filled, things like that. So running around until we leave typically. So I'll just drink this. My husband left already. He works really early in the morning, so we get up really early. Our alarm goes off at 5:40. It's just my son and I that have to get out the door for work and school this morning. Now I always pack a lunch for work. Today for my lunch, I'm actually packing some leftover curry. We got Thai takeout 2 nights ago, and I always split it into 2 meals, and then I actually add a little bit of my own extra vegetables as well. So this is a tofu pangyang curry. It's so good. Definitely looking forward to my lunch today. And then I always pack a little mid-afternoon snack because I can't make it till after work without eating some more food. So today what I packed is just a little orange and an apple, and then I have a Bobo's apple pie stuffed oat bar. These are really good. I love these. And then I have a half of a Synergy kombucha. This is my favorite flavor. My son's running around with our dog, so I apologize about the extra noise. I'm gonna eat that towards the end of my workday, and then when I get home, I'm gonna try to get a workout in, some cardio and abs. Probably go on the bike tonight is my plan. So that way I get a little bit of nutrition to help fuel me for that workout. And then of course I have my water bottle packed. I love my Brewmate big mug for my water. I'll refill this throughout the day. And then I also have my little baby Brewmate now, which is my cup of coffee to go to drink for my morning at work. Have everything packed up, ready to go. It's gonna be a great Thursday, and we will see you after work. Okay, so it is 10.5 hours later. I got my workout clothes. It is almost 6:30. I am so tired. I really hate Thursday night workouts. I just have no motivation. I'm fried from the week, but we're just gonna make it really simple. We're gonna do a bike and some abs, not lift tonight. My workout schedule has been Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, Sunday. That's my goal every week. So definitely not working out tomorrow, Friday. Looking forward to Friday and the weekend for sure.
As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold and heartless. I've run myself in. Like
Okay, my workout is all done. I'm glad that's over with. Got that accomplished tonight. Sully was running around the basement while I was doing the bike, and then he ended up playing with some like fake snowballs that we have in the basement. So he was throwing the snowballs at me while I was trying to do abs. Had a snowball fight, and then it turned into a snowball fight at the end when I was done with my 10 minutes of abs. So that was fun. So I want to shower and then make some food before bed. He wants me to draw something for him tonight, so I ended up drawing too, but I definitely need to shower and get out of my sweaty clothes. I'm so ready to eat. I'm so hungry. It is nearly 8 p.m. and I'm making one of my favorite things ever. Actually, my first video that I ever made was on this recipe. Don't watch it. It's terrible because it's my first video. But I'll be sure to put the recipe in the description below so that way you can make these yourself if you want. These are my healthy cookie dough protein shakes. What I do is I make up the cookie dough in advance. So I make 6 days worth, and that's actually 12 servings, one for me, one for my husband. And then I freeze them in these little containers so that way I can just thaw them out a little bit before I make the shake for us. So that's a cookie dough, and that way all I do is make the shake part every night. I just take some unsweetened almond milk, 2.5 frozen bananas, some chocolate protein powder, and then some dark chocolate chips, peanut butter, blend that all up, and that's the shake part of our cookie dough shakes. And then I add in the cookie dough, of course. And then I love topping mine with Cool Whip. I'm obsessed. Actually, I was eating way too much. I've tried to back off on how much I've been eating. I like the coconut Cool Whip, and this actually has 22 servings per container. One serving is 2 tablespoons, and I was going through like one of these a week, so that's way too much. So I've definitely decreased my serving size of the Cool Whip, but one of my favorite things to have every day. Finally have my bedtime treat, my snack, my dinner. So good. Like I said, one of my favorite things. So definitely try making them for yourself. Sully and I usually snuggle in bed with our bedtime treat, watch a little bit of TV together, kind of wind down for the night before bed. So he has some blackberries to eat. This is what a day of nutrition looks like for me. Just remember that no 2 days are the same, and my work days, Monday through Friday, are super busy. I tend to actually eat a little bit more on the weekends. And just remember that no 2 bodies are the same when it comes to needs and nutrition. I'm a really tiny person. I'm only 5 feet tall, about 105 pounds, so I don't need as much food as, like, let's say my husband. So take that in mind, but I hope that you got some snack ideas, meal ideas to take away from this video. So that's gonna be all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
And I can reach you from a distance. I can, so beautiful. I can hear you within the silence.